I'm trying to get to the bitches too.
That cold leadership. Cold leader, a nigga sick, I got that faux fever, that COVID shit, got that old Nina, I let it spit, got that brand new 9, fold you like a futon, ain't a rapper on my level, told you that a few times, bet your bottom dollar, save it like a coupon, old glass with the new wines, break a few minds, black party with a few dimes, get my shoes shine, murder shit by a few times, enemies done, how are you a co-survivor when we don't leave none, shit, put it on tape, watch it like a rerun, I got partners with the grills, want me get my teeth done, open face shit, cult leader waiting on my spaceship. You don't see us winning, better go and get your LASIX. Basics, infinity garland matching the bracelet. Made me get this snapping like Thanos in the race. The way I walk like a cult leader. How I talk like a cult leader. How I move like a cult leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. How I walk like a cult leader. How I talk like a cult leader. How I move like a cult leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. Got it all playing, riding for my dogs, man. Cram a couple niggas with blickies up in the small van. Jungle like Tarzan, jewels in the armband. Still drink a cold old English out of tall can. Drinking more liquor in the rental, we got 2 doors. World domination, I'm bald like Lex Luthor. Gotta stay focused, sounding like Doc Umar. Ain't no dashiki, nigga, my squad needs me. Got the lions through the graveyard like Rafiki. But this ain't no Disney, more like a horror movie. 4K, too high quality for some Tubi. Cats wanna watch it, better pay for the premium. I don't rap for free no more, pay the team in them. You really wanna hear me, cut the check of the committee. I ain't had to sell my soul, I ain't had to party with Diddy. All I did was grab the killers out every one of these cities. Because I walk like a cold leader. How I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. And I walk like a cold leader. How I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. And I walk and I talk like a cold leader. And I move like a cold leader. Undefeated 'cause I walk like a cold leader. And I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. And I walk.
Okay, I've been in my Bible lately. You understand me? Like, shit crazy out here.
World said fuck us, so we said fuck the world.
You know,
the world said fuck us,
Matthew 24:13.
so we said fuck the world.
He that shall endure to the end.
The world said fuck us,
shall be
so
saved.
we said fuck the world.
Fuck the world.
The world don't love us, no. So we said fuck the world. Look, I know your kinfolk gone, but hold on. I know them lights ain't on, but hold on. Look, even if you feel you got nothing to hold on, I got a message. God said hold on to your sanity. I know you in a position that you ain't planned to be. With our lives, we're not addicted to gambling. You feel the pressure and the thoughts in your head scrambling. You feel the storm getting closer. You feel like giving up before you even start and it's over. You feeling like fuck it. You going through too much to be sober. Life is passing you by as you do this over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. Time to make a change now. Instead of that, you fall a victim to the same now. Starting to find out that this life is not a game now. Back against the wall, couldn't run as the poor man screamed to the top of his lungs. World said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world don't love us, so we said fuck the world. For real, look. Cover your eyes, don't wanna see the blood on the leaves. Bodies of eyes innocently hanging from trees, floating in screens, blood in the water, blood on the altar. Still don't believe justice is coming. Heavenly Father, did not Christ say vengeance is mine? Don't even bother. When he return, it's gonna be slaughter. Ooh, transatlantic slave trade made us build a nation that we can't partake in. School to prison, pipeline, mass incarceration. All the lives that's been taken, hated to love it. You only talk about forgiveness cause we never get justice. I think you really reluctant. I remember hearing a hood nigga say all the shit he would've done if he was living during slavery. Look what's going on today, and you ain't doing a damn thing, putting shame on your ancestors' name. But who's to blame? All these drugs, pills, weed, beans, and lean and cocaine. I get the feeling that we living in a big dope game.
The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world don't love us, so we said fuck the world.
Now turn the headphones up just a little bit. Yeah.
So up a y'all down. 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 So up a y'all.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
I used to wake up every morning, boy, and all I seen was mess. Plus the shit that I was dealing with, all I seen was stress. Now I really know the truth, and I understand what hurting niggas. Beast of the fields, they eat us up, and they hurting you. U.P.K is what I'm reppin'. Siamese a weapon. Some of you niggas playing, but me, I'm really stepping. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about us equal. Them heathens, they gon' learn. Them heathens, they gon' burn. Esau is about to fall, then Jacob is all turned. They been fucking with the chosen, so they gotta pay. Revelation 13 and 10. Tell me what does it say? So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
The blood that's in my veins descends straight from the greatest. All of my tools is broke, but that 40 know it's my favorite. And we losing all our babies to this crazy shit we represent. The money in the world, nigga, this crazy shit ain't making sense. We the children of the light, and we fighting all the darkness. The way I'm stacking ammo, my bitches thinking I'm heartless. Them devils get to smiling, got you thinking that he harmless. Remember Oklahoma? That is where them cracker bombs. The pain will make you wake up. You know they really hate us. They turn the truth into a lie. That's the shit they gotta pay for. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about us equal. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I be out with dawn. 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 So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, y'all, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I am priest and officer of 1,000 Rakar Ariyah, hitting y'all up out of Boston. And today's class is a very important class. It's something that a lot of people don't recognize they're doing when they do it. But it's being done. It's being done. You know what I'm saying? And you don't understand how this mind state is failing you. We are a nation of idol worshipers. We are idol worshipers. We worship idols, and those idols have failed us, failed every single last one of us. And this election showed it. This election showed it. This election showed it. Our whole existence in America and in this world, period. The Caribbean, South America, shows you how much of idols worshipers we are. I mean, and it's a shame. It's a shame. But a lot of us don't even know that we're doing it. So we're gonna have to get into it. We're gonna have to get into this and basically talk about it. So let's talk about this idol worshiping that we're doing as a people. All right. Let's go to Genesis 2 and 8. Let's go to Genesis 2 and 8. And we're going to be in this for a while. I'm going to show you the first example of idol worship. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to save that more towards the end. I'm going to save that more towards the end. Let's go to Exodus 20 and 13. Exodus 20, verse 13. All right, if you dare read along with me. This is a very simple rule. It's a very short verse. It's pretty cut, clear, and dry, all right? It says, thou shalt not kill. Hold on, that's not the one I was looking for. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. Twenty and 3, my fault. Go to Exodus 20 and 3. Matter of fact, we're going to start with Exodus 20 and 2, all right? Follow along with me. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. That's pretty simple to me. A lot of y'all probably won't understand it, probably don't get it, but it's pretty simple. The Most High got us out of the hell we was in when we was in Israel. He got the Black, Hispanic, and natives out of captivity, out of slavery when we was in slavery under the Egyptians. So let me tell you something. Are we in captivity? Are we in slavery right now? Yes, we are. And the Most High is going to get us out of this one too. But there's a thing. There's a prerequisite. There's a little understanding that has to be had, right? Thou shalt have no other God before me. We shouldn't have no other God before the Most High. A lot of y'all like to say, I only answer to the Most High. I only, what I'm saying? The only person I fear is God, or, I believe in God. I'm spiritual, whatever it may be. A lot of y'all have a lot of excuses, a lot of things, but y'all don't truly fear God. Y'all don't truly fear him. Y'all don't truly understand him. Y'all don't know him at all. And it's not even your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Y'all wasn't taught properly. Our enemy did not teach y'all properly. You know what I'm saying? So our parents couldn't teach us properly. So we think Christianity is doing it. Christianity is doing it. What Christianity does teaches us to follow our own lusts and desires. It allows us to do what we want. Because we believe God will love us no matter what, which is not true. Which is not true at all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to let you know something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let you know something. We should have no other God before him. But a lot of us, follow Islam. A lot of us follow Christianity. And the gods of Islam and the gods of Christianity are idols made of wood and stone. Follow Buddha. A lot of us follow Buddha. Krishna. Don't even know that we're doing it either. That's why y'all rolling up that blunt right now. Now, understanding that was a practice that was given unto those East Indian gods. That's why y'all rock dreads and everything. Y'all following the East Indian god. When y'all going to start following the nigga god? When y'all going to start doing that? We have our own God. We have our own Lord and Savior. We had our own belief system before our oppressor put us in this situation. We had our own customs and culture. And let me tell you something. It's right in these scriptures. So the verse says, thou shalt have no other God before me. Guess what? God said, do not eat pork. Y'all will listen to y'all pastor before y'all listen to God. God says, do not vote. Y'all listen to Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce before y'all listen to God. Y'all don't even know what God wants y'all to do. So everybody that tells y'all to go against God, guess what? You are making them idols. You are making them straight up and down idols. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good. That is not good at all. Let's go to Romans 1 and 25. Let's go to Romans 1 and 25. Let me tell y'all how y'all doing this. Now, this whole segment is deep. It's deep. Y'all sexual behavior shows that y'all put idols in front of God. And where has it gotten you? Kamala Harris was a god. Oh, you can't tell black women nothing. She was going to win. All y'all voted for her. Most of the black male votes went for her because they believe that commercial she put out. If y'all don't vote, y'all ain't getting none. Y'all believe that. Y'all put Kamala before God. But let's get with it. Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Who changed the truth of God into a lie, y'all? Who did it? Matter of fact, let's talk about it. What is God's truth? What is the truth of God? The truth of God is what those scriptures say. The truth of God is the law, statutes, and commandments. The truth of God is you should not be eating pork. Who turned that into a lie? Your Christian pastor. The truth of God is the man should not be sleeping with a man. Who turned that into a lie? Your own lusts and desires and the government. You know what I'm saying? A woman should not be on the stripper pole twerking. Should make no whores out of the daughters of Israel. Who turned that into a lie? Your Meg Thee Stallions. You should not be aborting your children. Who turned that into a lie? Your Kamala Harris's, your government. Those are the people that turned it into a lie. And you chose to follow. You chose to listen and follow. That's what you chose to do. But let me tell you something. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. So ask yourself this question. Who turned the truth of God into a lie? The Bible says that we should not be voting, that God will pick our leaders for us. And who turned that into a lie? You would like to blame your ancestors. You like to say my ancestors died for our right to vote. But truthfully is your lust and desires to be more like your enemy, be fitted and accepted into the society. That's what turned that truth into a lie. So ask yourself, who turned God's truth into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator? That's what we do when we worship idols. We worship the creature, the person the thing that is made, the creature. It was made. Something made that. You know what I'm saying? You serve you got that picture of your white Jesus above your bed somewhere in your house. You serve that. Maybe not as much today as it used to be, but you definitely got them on your neck. You definitely got some cross or the cross of some white dude hanging on it. You definitely got that. Probably got a tattoo. You serve the creature more than the creator. You serve that white Jesus. And that thing was created. You serve that rock in Mecca, inside the Kaaba. You serve that. You kiss it, you walk around it 1,000,000 times, get on your knees and kiss the same thing that millions of other people have kissed before you. You can't tell me herpes is not rampant amongst there. They all got herpes. They all got it. You serve the creature more than the creator. You know what I'm saying? One of the most despicable holidays is about to come up. Thanksgiving. The holiday that celebrates the slaughter of millions of natives. Millions. Y'all celebrate the slaughter of millions of natives. But y'all think it's a good thing. Y'all think it's a good thing. Y'all decide to join into such a despicable holiday. You know why? Because y'all serve the creature more than the creator. Which creature are you serving? Which creature is it? Is it your grandma? Because your grandma asked you to come over and eat this collard green with the pork, that cranberry sauce that's nasty as can be. You know what I'm saying? Well, what is it? What creature do you serve? Do you serve the government, society as a whole, because they feel like you have to do it? You have to give thanks, which it's not about giving thanks. Because if it was, people who ain't part of that religion wouldn't be celebrating it. But guess what? It's damn near celebrated all around the world now. The celebration of the slaughter of natives is Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barak Atha. I mean, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Atha Hashem, Yahweh Shah. You serve what your oppressor tells you to do. He told you to celebrate that holiday, so you're going to celebrate it. If it's not because of our oppressor, what you going to do? Grandma's telling you got to do it for the kids, bring the kids over. You serve the creature more than the creator. And that's something that we need to understand as a whole. We need to understand that as a whole. We serve the creature more than the creator. Everything that we're doing. Know why? Know why we do that? Because we want to fit in. We want to be a part of this society so bad. We want to be just like our oppressor. We want to be accepted. We want him to love us. And we're serving him. He's a creature more than the creator. Most High told us we should be separate from him. We shouldn't be doing anything that they do. But we want to serve the creature more than the creator. Let's continue. Who is blessed forever. Amen. Like the Most High is the one that we should be serving. The creator is the one who we should be serving. not our massa, nobody else. So why do we do this? We need to toughen up as a people. We need to join together and start loving and taking care of each other, straight up and down. Let's drop that. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon 14. All right. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and 29. All right, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 29. If you're there, read along with me, all right? For insomuch as their trust is in idols, we trust idols. Our trust is in idols. That's why we vote. We were looking for a nation to solve all black problems, solve all our issues. That's why we vote. That's why we vote. We look towards idols to solve our issues. Let me tell you something. Allah is not going to solve an issue. Your Caucasian Jesus is not going to solve an issue. The president-elect is not going to solve an issue. The presidential candidate is not going to solve an issue. Your pastor isn't. Nobody, none of them. Everything, your entertainers is not going to solve an issue. So many people are so happy that Young Thug is out. Y'all happy Young Thug is out. And I understand. I really don't want no black man in jail, period. But if you did it, you did it. Yeah, Atlanta messed up. Atlanta dropped the ball. That was a horrible, horrible, horrible display. Horrible. But too many of us put our faith in the judgment system too. We put our trust in the judgment system. We put our trust in a whole lot of things other than God. For all the victims, the alleged victims of what's his name, of Young Thug. All the alleged victims, right? Let me make this simple. Don't trust in the judgment system. It failed black people in more ways than one. Trusting in that has never worked out for us. The judgment system has failed us. The political system has failed us. Our entertainers have failed us. Our clergymen have failed us. All these idols have failed us. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue. For insomuch as their trust is in idols, which have no life. Man, there is no life in these idols. Even if they're human idols, there's no life in them. They're dead. You know why they're dead? Because they're not following the Most High. You think Kamala follows the laws of God? What, you think T.D. Jakes does? Jamal Bryant? Keke Palmer? Meg Thee Stallion? Cardi B? They are no different from that dumb rock in Mecca. They are no different from that wooden cross in your church or that gold one on your neck. There's no life in those things. There's no life. Well, our God is the true and only living God. The God of Israel. The God of the 12 tribes. The God that brought us out of Egypt and will bring us out of America. That's the only true God. Let's continue. Though they swear falsely, yet they look not to be heard. You know, they swear, like y'all swear falsely. You know why? Because y'all don't even know God to be swearing on them. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know what y'all do. What you swearing to God for? And how am I supposed to take you serious? You say you swear to God, but you celebrate Thanksgiving. Who's your God? You celebrate Christmas. Who's your God? You celebrate Ramadan. Who's your God? You eat crab, shrimp, and lobster and pork chops. Who's your God? Who is he? You're swearing falsely. I don't trust the word that comes out of your mouth. Not a single word. Hold on. Let me see what we got up over here. Shalom, Bougie. Bougie in the building. Throw out a Bougie. So who's your God? That's the question. That is the question. Let's go to Zechariah 10:2. All right. Y'all ready? Zechariah chapter 10, verse 2. All right. For the idols have spoken vanity. Your idols have speak vanity. Now, everything that y'all believe your idols are going to do for you, all these promises that these so-called politicians make, all the things that you believe in Allah and Jesus and Buddha and whatever else you may worship, all the things y'all favorite rappers be talking about. Let me tell you something. It's all vanity. It's all useless. It's all pointless. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love that Young Thug, but what he talking about? Y'all love that Meg Thee Stallion. What she talking about? What Glorilla talking about? I don't even understand the word that comes out of her mouth. But these are your idols. These are the things y'all look up to. These are the things that y'all put y'all trust in. They speak vanity. Nothing that they telling you is going to benefit you. That's why when you talk, you sound dumb to me. You want to talk about the latest celebrity gossip, like, whatever. That don't mean nothing. That ain't solving no issue in the black community. None. Let's continue. And have told false dreams. Y'all they even give you false dreams. Like your Martin Luther King, he gave you a false dream. Oh man, everybody loved that MLK. They got his picture right next to that white Jesus. They got white Jesus, and you got MLK on one side and Obama on the other. That is the Trinity in the black household on a real. Obama, white Jesus, and MLK. That's the Trinity in the black household. Those three pictures is right next to that wooden spoon and that giant wooden fork. They right next to each other. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Sister Ramon. What's going on? These are the things that you got to see. These are the things that's going on in the black neighborhood. We put our trust and we look up to the wrong things. And they have failed us time and time again. Oh, that political system. Y'all had so much trust in it. Y'all were looking forward to it. And then y'all was so hurt, so crushed. Y'all believed the lies. Y'all believed she was going to win. Y'all gave her all that money. And even if she did win, what do you think is going to happen? What you think the hood's going to get better or worse? What you think? What you think going to happen? That's the question. That's what you got to ask yourself. What have you gained by these idols? Other than entertainment. That's what I gained from them, entertainment. I'll be looking at them with such entertainment. See what stupidity they're going to do now. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. They comfort in vain before they went their way as a flock, they were troubled because there was no shepherd. Look, y'all came to him. That's our problem. We looking for leaders. That's why we fall into so many idols. That's why we believe and put our trust in so many things, because the Black community really doesn't have a leader. We don't have nobody to really show us right and wrong. We have no code of ethics, no morals. That's why we do the things we do. Straight up and down. That's why we do the things we do. Because we don't know any better. But let me tell you something. There's a solution out there. There is a solution. I found the solution. And it's in the I.S.U.P.K. It's in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. It saved my life and so many other brothers' lives. And that leader is Commander General Yahanna. He is that leader. And he will be in Boston. Shameless plug. He will be in Boston in about 10 days. He will be in downtown Crossing, blazing it up. 10 days. Letting everybody know what it is. And y'all want a solution? Go ask him, because he's the only man I know that follows Christ perfectly. And he follows, and since he follows Christ, you know he's following God. It's in his works. It's in his works. The proof is in the pudding. The tree bears the fruit. You see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's get on. Hold on. Was that it? Yeah, they were troubled because there was no shepherds. Yeah, we're troubled. Yeah, we're in trouble right now. There is no shepherds. There is no. Let's go to Ezekiel 20 and 30. Go to Ezekiel 20 and 30. If you're there, read along with me. Read along with me. Wherefore say unto the house of Israel. Who's the house of Israel? The house of Israel is the Black, Hispanic, and Native people that follow the curses of Deuteronomy, that are underneath that trap, that hole, till we come back together and get out of it. That's the house of Israel, right? Thus saith the Lord God, are ye polluted after the manner of your fathers? Are we polluted after the manners of our fathers? How was our forefathers polluted? How was our forefathers polluted? Where did our forefathers go wrong? Let me tell you how they went wrong. They started worshiping idols, started becoming pagan, started following the ways of life of other people, started following the customs and cultures of other nations. You know what I'm saying? I think this multicultural, this melting pot stuff is so great and beautiful and positive. But let me tell you something, it's against God. That melting pot, it's not a righteous way to live. That's why every nation that did it crumbled. Yeah, they become great empires because they use other nations to build it. And then they crumble. Gloriously crumble too. They, throughout history, none of them had faded into history. No. Every melting pot had a glorious falling. Glorious. From Egypt all the way down to America. America is falling right in front of your eyes. Crumbling right in front of your eyes, and you don't even see it. But let's continue. And commit ye whoredom after their abomination. What whoredom are we committing? Following other gods, following other idols, making things into gods that are not gods. That's how we committing whoredom. Whoredom is not following your head. Whoredom is leaving your head. And we left our head. Our head is the Most High. And we left him for all types of manner of stupidity. A lot of us leave our own God for our women. A lot of us leave them for our women. A lot of us leave them for mammon. Mammon is just an old way of saying money. Woman and money. Those are two of the biggest ways that people will lose their God. Women and money. It happened before. It happens plenty of times. Plenty of times. But let's continue. And commit ye whoredom after their abominations. Verse 31. For when ye offer your gifts, when ye make your sons to pass through the fire, ye pollute yourselves with all your idols. Like you're trying to prove your son. You're trying to, how may I put it? Basically, you're destroying your own family with these idols. You're destroying your whole family. As you can see, it's evident and clear. Christianity has destroyed us as a people. Christianity has straight up and down destroyed us. We see it every day. You see what people like Eddie Long and so many other pastors have done. You know what I'm saying? The Leviticu community runs rampant through there. The Leviticu people just run rampant, taking over and causing more harm to other children. Causing harm to children. That's why there's so many of them in the church, because they were created in the church. Let's continue. Even unto this day, and shall I be inquired of by you. Like we're going to, sooner or later, we're going to turn to the Lord and we're going to be begging him because we're going to see the error in our ways. It's something like we're doing today. We're going to see the error in our ways. We're going to come to the Lord begging, but he ain't hearing our prayers because we're sinners. We ain't stopped doing what we were doing. But sooner or later, we're going to come to him. Let's continue. O house of Israel, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will not be inquired of by you. We are now dirty to the Most High. These idols, these politicians, these false gods, these entertainers, these clergymen, it's turning the Most High away from us. And you wonder why you're in the condition that you are today. You wonder why you are so jammed up today and so messed up today. It's simply because you're not doing the Lord's will. You're not following his law, statutes, commandments. Some of y'all won't even let pork go. Y'all definitely ain't letting Thanksgiving go. Y'all not letting interracial relationships go. Y'all not doing none of that. Y'all will fight alongside these Palestinians as if your people don't have their own problems. There's issues that got to be fixed in the black community, straight up and down. A lot of issues that got to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. And that ye say, we will be as the heathen. See? This is the type of way that we think. It's Instead of trying to fix the problem, we just going to fall into it even more. Let's read that from the top again, verse 32. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. So everything that we hope to do, everything that we think is going to happen, you know what I'm saying? This freedom, this reparations, this all these things that y'all hoping so hard for, y'all hoping for a black female president, all these things, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That ye say, we will be as the heathen. See, we will be as the heathen. That's where you go wrong at. That's your problem. We want to be just like them. We want to do what they do. We want to be a part of their parties, enjoy their holidays and cultures, speak their languages. We want to do what the heathens do. That's what we want to do. Shalom, cake, shalom. We want to be just like the heathens. And it's evident today. You can see it today. Everything we do is just like them. Everything we do. When I was growing up, when I was younger, there was a clear difference. Oh, the line is so foggy now. But there was a clear difference between us and them. Clear difference. From fashion all the way to behavior that we could tell. We don't even have to hear race. If you told me somebody did this, that, and this, I know exactly who they are. I know exactly who they are. If you told me you seen some dude wearing some skinny pants, had painted fingernails, you know what I'm saying? I automatically knew back then that you were talking about a Caucasian. Say that nowadays, it's a mystery. He had tattoos on his face. You don't know. Back then, we knew. We knew the difference in the 80s and 90s. But everything's blurred. The lines are blurred. You know why? Because we want to be just like them. That was MLK's whole dream. MLK's whole dream was about us being like them. Integration, when two sides come together and intermingle. We didn't really have integration. America never integrated. Black people assimilated into America. Black people assimilated into their culture. They never joined ours. We assimilated into their financial system. We had a different financial system, even though with the same money, but it took months for $1 to exit the black community back then. Months. Now we give it up to them in seconds. We assimilated into their military, into their politics, into their civil system. We never had our own to even integrate with. So there never was any integration. All has been assimilation in America. Always has been us assimilating with them. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. We will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries, to serve wood and stone. Just like all those families out there in their pagan practices with their Christmas trees and Valentine's Day candy and Easter eggs, we're going to do just like they do. We're going to have what they have. That's where our nasty minds was at. Just like our idols failed us then and helped us get into this predicament we are today, those same idols are going to fail us today. And the cycle is going to continue. And we will be subservient to our enemies forever till we stop looking up to people who do not deserve to be looked up to. Stop trusting in things that do not deserve to have our trust in them. We need to separate. We need to segregate. We need to look towards each other, start loving each other. It's very simple. It's not really that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's get Deuteronomy 4:28. Deuteronomy 4:28. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 28. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands. We're serving gods that we're creating. Humans print money. That's why we always running for that bag, worshiping that bag, serving that bag. When humans make money, that wooden cross, humans made that. That Kaaba that y'all walk around and kiss, humans made that. That Buddha statue, humans made it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these gods are man-made. Like even Meg the Stallion, she's man-made. Not just by her mother and father. I'm talking about you would not know who she was if it wasn't for Jewish people put her into the position that she's in. They run the hip-hop industry, not us. That industry has nothing to do with us other than poisoning us. That's why I listen to underground hip-hop. I don't really listen to the mainstream because the mainstream ain't us. It's them. I listen to the independents because that's where you know people are talking about what they're talking about. You'll relate to it better. If you relate to Glorilla, Sexy Red, Meg the Stallion, Cardi B, if you actually relate to that, then stay away from me. I know that coochie is radiating. I know that joint is glowing in the dark. A pus green that just glows in the dark. I know it do. I can't relate to that. I can't relate to it. And we shouldn't really relate to it either. We shouldn't really relate to it either. Straight up and down. Cardi B, Sexy Red, Meg the Stallion. We shouldn't even have our kids listening to that. Because then they're going to emulate it. Then they'll start relating to it. They'll start relating to it. Straight up and down. Shalom, shalom, star. Yeah, we having class now. I can't let you up right now. This is class time. If you got the question, you could type them on in, though. Shalom. If you got a question, you could type it on in. But this is class time. This ain't exactly like one of those panels or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But let's drop that. Hold on. Did I even finish that? Now, let me bring that from the top again. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 28. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood and stone. Remember, y'all love Jesus Christ on that wooden cross. That cross was made by man's hands. You got that cross around your neck right now, don't you? I'm sure you do. You probably got it tatted on your body. You probably got it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's on you somewhere. Yeah, I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Let me follow you now. I'm pretty sure it's on you somewhere. Let's continue. Wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. Your idols can't do nothing. Your false gods can't do nothing. You made them yourself. They can't see, hear, talk, nothing. And you fall on Allah like he real. He is just a rock in a box. You know who else worships that rock? Crackheads. Crackheads worship that rock and then they smoke it. You know what I'm saying? They turned the Leviticus people turned the Jesus' cross into a stripper pole and had white Jesus spinning on it. That these are the gods you serve. I seen it. I seen it. So Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Damn right. My notifications go off like crazy. Let me see any more on that. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, see, here's the solution. From this day forward, you should be seeking the Lord our God. Because I'm telling you, all these false gods and false idols that you are following are failing you. So here's the solution. Seek the Lord. Seek the Lord. Let's continue. No, what does it mean to seek the Lord? Matter of fact, I want to clear that up because I know your Christian pastor probably told you that and didn't even tell you what it means. Let me tell you what it means. Seeking the Lord is doing what the hell he says. It's following his law, statutes, and commandments. That's what seeking the Lord is. That's what seeking the Lord is. It's not just reading the Bible. Nah. If that was true, your pastor would have found him. But your pastor's reading the Bible and touching your kids. Your pastor's reading the Bible and sleeping with your wife. Your pastor's reading the Bible and refusing to turn grandma's lights on even though she's been paying tithes there for freaking decades. So seeking the Lord is more than reading the Bible. It's actually following his law, statutes, and commandments. But let's continue. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. That means if you're following his law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, you're doing what you know and what you're taught. You're showing each other brotherhood. You're taking care of your people. That means you found them. That means we're one step closer up on out of here, too. One step closer to those rockets flying in the air. When you see that red glow in the air, because America's built. Let me tell you something. The way America's built is makes it hard for those that join that UN Geneva Convention thingy, that Geneva Agreement, whatever it is. Their rules of war. Attacking America is damn near impossible. The war standard. That's why we never had war on this turf. No outside alien nation that came here because of the way they set it up. And the way they set it up, you think that we're truly protected. You have trust in America. You really feel like you're protected. But when those bombs come, because one day, one of these countries is going to say that ain't part of the UN, is not going to give a damn about their wars of engagement, rules of engagement. That means these cities are going to catch that nuclear fire. And then you will know that your idols have failed you. I'm trying to make sure that you know ahead of time so you won't have to feel that heat. So you won't have to feel that blade. I'm trying to let you know. I don't know if you've been looking at the news today, but those Russia, North Korea, China, Iran, they don't give a damn about who's president. You think they care that Trump's president? You think Putin cares? Putin does not care. Putin's getting up there in age too. He might be slipping a little bit mentally. He might be slipping. Y'all need to come together, start loving your people on some real stuff, man. But let's drop that. Let's go to 28:36. Deuteronomy 28 and 36. And let me tell you something about the book of Deuteronomy 28. That chapter, verse 28. I know a lot of people won't say it, but it's one of my favorite chapters. It's one of my favorite chapters. Why is the curses one of my favorite chapters? A lot of people ask. Well, for one reason, it tells you where we fucked up. And it's telling you our punishment. And it's letting you know who we are. If it wasn't for Deuteronomy 28, we'll probably really be waving American flags right now. We're probably full-blown Americans without none of the American benefits. We'll be slaves for real. But let's get with it. Deuteronomy 28, verse 36. I think it's 36. Let me make sure it ain't 26 first. I did that once already today. Yep. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. So that's where we at now. We are in a land that none of our forefathers don't know. By a nation that our forefathers don't know. A cruel, unhumane nation that is full of malice. We are in front of them right now, right? Let's continue. And there shalt thou serve God, other gods, wood and stone, in this nation, in this land, in these Americas, because this ain't our land. In the Caribbean, that ain't our land. In Europe, Africa, Asia, those ain't our land. And in all these lands, Black, Hispanic, and Native are serving other gods all around the planet. And this is a curse. This is a prophecy that has befallen us. This is a prophecy that has befallen us. We are serving other gods in foreign land. And we are still doing it today. So this is just really a warning shot. I'm giving you a warning. I'm giving you a warning. I'm trying to help a brother out. I don't even know if that back in the day they had a warning system for nuclear bombs. I don't even know if it works anymore. I don't even know if they put it in practice. They're probably going to use a system through your phone or something now. They know your face is in the phone right now, so they're going to probably use the phone and you're going to be shocked and scared. I'm just going to grab popcorn, grab some strong, and just, I'm out of soda. And just relax. That's what I'm going to do. Because straight up and down, it's crazy out there. And y'all still want to put your trust in your faith in everything but the Most High. Put your faith in everything but your own people. And when that emergency alert system goes off, it might be too late then, but I hope not. I pray not. So we're trying to give you a warning now. Let go of those idols. Stop listening to your entertainers. They know nothing. If it's not obvious to you by now that the majority of these entertainers are retarded. Oh, I can't say retarded anymore. They got mental illnesses. Oh, shalom, sir. Yahabashim, Yahushua. They got mental illnesses. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Somebody sent me a message through the Bigo. Well, no, just people that follow me. All right, Most High in Christ. But straight up and down, we gotta, how may I put it? Stop trusting our enemy and start looking out for each other. Plain and simple. Let's drop that. Let's go to Jeremiah 10:2. This is like a bedrock scripture right here. This is one of the ones right here. We're going to start from verse 1. Hear ye the word, Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So this ain't for everybody. That's what a lot of Christians won't tell you. That's where your Christian pastor goes wrong. He might understand, he might not, but let me tell you, this book ain't for everybody. This book is only for the house of Israel. And he's telling and he's speaking to the house of Israel, to the family of Israel, to the children of Israel, the descendants of Israel. That's who he's talking to. That's who the Lord is talking to. Let's continue. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. That's something that we should not be doing. We should not be learning the way of the heathen. What's learning the way of the heathen? What's learning the way of the heathen? Let me tell you what learning the way of the heathen is. One of those ways is coming up soon in Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the way of the heathen. Thanksgiving is a heathen custom and culture. It's the heathen celebrating the death and slaughter of your own family. Of your family. If I killed your cousin and forced everybody in your family to celebrate it, would you celebrate it? Would you celebrate it? I'll bust in your house. Kill everybody. Kill everybody. You come home to a slaughter. And I tell you, this is, let's give thanks to God for allowing me to slaughter your family and build riches upon myself. Now I got this new house, even though it's your house. Got this new house with this garage, got this car. Look at this TV. God gave me that TV. God put your family in front of me so I could kill them. Oh, my fault. Unalive them. And have all this wealth and beauty and glory. That's what you do when you follow in such a heathen culture. Because that's what they do. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. What's another heathen way? Eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster. That's a heathen way. That's what they do. You see what Asians eat? They eat everything. We're supposed to be very particular and have a peculiar diet. We're not supposed to be like everybody else. We're not supposed to be eating what they eat, but look at us. We take glory in it. Having videos, what they call them, mukbangs or mukbangs or something, where you just eating and putting the mic all up on your mouth. Like, yo, I just got flashbacks real quick. They be I don't know what y'all call it, where y'all from. But when I was growing up, they used to call it smacking. When you just chewing with your mouth open, you just making all that noise. Yeah, every time I did that as a kid, I got popped right in the mouth. Every time. And y'all be enjoying it. That's another way of the heathen. Porn. Porn is another way of the heathen. It's not our culture. Homosexuality, the BITQ family. That's another way of the heathen. Raping, murdering, drug addiction, drug selling, prostitution, pimping. That's things that they do. That's not our culture. Everything that we do, we learn from them, and we shouldn't be learning none of their ways. Shouldn't even be interested in it. But our problem as a people is that we just got to be like them somehow. We got to do like they do. That's our problem. Let's continue. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. Don't be all amazed about it. All looking into the stars, talking about some zodiac sign or some horoscope. I swear, if you're a man and you're talking about zodiac signs, I swear you are a part of the LGBTQ family. You are a LGBTQ member if you're a man talking about your zodiac. You should not be trusted. Now, I expect such foolery from women. I expect that type of foolishness. They consider it fun and games. But it's actually worshiping of another God for one. And it's just so feminine. Just don't do it. It looks stupid. It looks stupid. Straight up and down. Let's drop that. Let's get on. Let's go to Habakkuk. That's a book I barely ever go into. Let's go to Habakkuk 2. I think it's 17. No, 18. Yep. Let's get with it. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. All right, let's read it. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? It sounds like a pretty clear question to me. You know what a graven image is? Y'all know? A graven image is an image that is worshipped, and it has to be made by man's hands. So not every picture is a graven image. Not every statue is a graven image. But for it to be a graven image, it has to be made by man's hands and worshipped as if it's a god. But what does it profit that graven image? What benefits is that image getting? Let me read it from the top again. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it? What? Okay, you made it. I mean, it's you gotta think about it for a sec. How is it benefiting the graven image that you made it? It doesn't. It's an inanimate object. Nothing benefits it. Nothing. Let's continue. The molten image and a teacher of lies. The molten image and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols. That's what's going on there. To make dumb idols. Everybody knows it's dumb. It can't hear, can't speak, it can't talk, it can't do nothing. The maker knows it can't do that. But he knows you're going to be dumb enough to follow it. And he might get rich. He's going to make these statues and get rich because of your stupidity. Because of your stupidity. Let's continue. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake. Destruction to him that says to the wood, awake. That little wooden cross, it's not going to wake up. It don't even got eyeballs. It don't even got eyeballs. How can it wake? Woe to you, you're just that dumb. Nothing but destruction ahead of you. Just like us today, bowing down to that cross. A lot of my Hispanic brothers and sisters go into that Catholic church, do that little 3-hand tap thing, and get on their knees and start praying to a dumb cross. begging it for help. Begging it for help. Let's continue. The molten image. The molten image is images made by, metal. And a teacher of lies. A teacher of lies is your pastor. The teacher of lies is your imam. The teacher of lies is your grandma, your mama. All of them are teachers of lies. Let's continue. That the maker of his work trusted therein. Oh, I already read that part, didn't I? To make dumb idols. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise. It shall teach. That stone ain't teach you nothing. That little stone in that box in Mecca, that stone ain't teach you nothing. You ain't learn nothing from that stone. That Christian on his knees in front of the cross ain't learned nothing. Nothing at all. Let's continue. It shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. That thing ain't even alive. That thing is dead. Your false idols have failed you because it's dead. It's not even alive. It can't do nothing for you. But you put your trust in it. You put your faith in it. You know what I'm saying? Your politicians spiritually dead. Your entertainers spiritually dead. Your clergymen spiritually dead. They can't help you. They can't teach you. But you know who can help you and teach you? The men of the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General Yahanna. That's our whole point. That's our whole mission in life, is to teach you. That's it. You don't have to join us. You don't have to do none of that. But we do have to teach. That's our whole purpose, to teach. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's go to Jeremiah 7. Follow along with me. Jeremiah 7. Jeremiah 7. What's going on, AJ? Jeremiah 7 and 9. All right. Actually, let's start with 8. Get a little more context in it. Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. You trust in lying words. You trust in the words of your politicians. You trust the words of your pastor, your clergyman. You trust the words of your entertainers. You trust the words of everybody else but the word that's in this book. Trust every word on the planet except for the words that give you some type of morals and standards in life. Let's continue. Will ye still murder and commit adultery and swear falsely and burn incense unto Baal and work after other gods whom ye know not? Yeah, y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all be burning that incense every time. Just rolling it up. Rolling up and burning it. Inhaling it. Getting as high as can be. To y'all East Indian gods. Actually, there's a whole bunch of gods that actually take weed as a sacrifice, like a bunch of weirdos. But not our God. Let's continue. Verse 10. And come and stand before me in this house. So you're going to do all that dirt. And then you're going to come before the Most High. You're going to come amongst your people. You're going to come amongst us doing the things that they do. Following their ways of life. You're absolutely disgusted for that. Bringing that poison amongst us. You're disgusted for that. Let's continue. Which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations. That's what the Christian church does. They come amongst the people and say, we are delivered. We are allowed to eat the pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. It's okay to do so. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sister, if you want to leave that man, you only live once. Yo, go find your happiness. He touches the little kid. I mean, we all know how disgusting the Christian church is. We all see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. That's what we do. And we're doing it to this day. We're doing it to this day. Let's continue. Verse 11, in this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, save the Lord. That's what you're turning it into. Matter of fact, that's why we so in particular, we don't really recruit in the I.S.U.P.K. because we don't know what we're recruiting. No, we just teach. And if you decide to join, that's on you. You want to put in that brick, that's on you, but you got to make that decision. We will never convince. In fact, we convince people not to join all the time. You know, go join one of them other people. You can't come here. We're trying to keep this house clean. We're trying to keep this house clean. We ain't trying to let no pedophiles, no homosexuals, none of that in here. And say if they are pedophile, homosexual, they got to seek counsel. They got to clean themselves and stop doing what they do before they can even step foot amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's get on. Look at Matthew 6 and 21. I might end it with this too. Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. That's what we need to understand. Everybody talk about they love God, they follow God, they fear God, but you're not showing it. We know where your treasure is. We know what you want and what you desire. That's where your heart is. All those who were desperate for the votes for Kamala, your heart wasn't with the Lord. Your heart was with Kamala. All those who wanted black people to jump ship and turn Republican and vote for Donald, well, we know where your heart is. It's not with the Lord. It's with Donald. Your Christian pastors that say it's okay to eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster and do all the types of abominations, well, we know where your heart is. It's not with the Most High. So forth and so on. So get your heart right. Understand what's really important and what's really valuable. Because I can tell you right now, the things that our heart is in as a people is not valuable at all. It's a poison to us. And it will destroy us. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I want to end the class. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Command in General Yahanna. I'm Priest and Officer of 1000 Recall Ariel. And I say, Shalom.